Hey, it's Money Mindset Coach. Welcome to the channel. My name is Valerie. I am former hairdresser, former real estate agent, mother of three boys, grandmother to three kids, two girls and a boy. I like to do, I guess, financial advice, minimalism, frugal, just stuff. I'm 66 years old. Uh, I've lived a while. I've had some experiences, and I just want to share some of them with you. If you like the content, hopefully you do, you can please like my video and subscribe. And I'm hoping to do this probably once a week. But today I'm trying to think, what is it that I want to talk about? Being here in front of the camera, I actually, I keep looking at my hair. And I got to tell you, I was a hairdresser for 10 years. And I have gotten more compliments on my hair since I quit coloring it than I ever have in my whole life, even being a hairdresser, you know, because I could change my hair and do my hair all the time. And it's like, well, I got some compliments, but I get compliments on my hair now every every week. And part of that is the cut. I have a hairdresser that I have gone to for 16 years because my granddaughter, I started going to her when my granddaughter was born. So I've been going to her for 16 years. And she was actually pregnant with her youngest daughter when I first went to her. And her youngest daughter is 16 now. So it's kind of fun. But anyway, I have moved since then. I live probably about 2 hours away from my hairdresser. I did try a hairdresser here in the town that I live in, and it's not that she didn't cut my hair right. It wasn't that at all. It's just this one hairdresser that I've had all these years. Uh, she just does a phenomenal job. And so I am willing to see her every 2 months. Now, my boyfriend lives 76 miles away. He lives in St. Louis. All my kids are in St. Louis except for my youngest son. And my grandkids. So I'm in St. Louis a lot. Well, she's about 25 miles from there. So I'm very close and I'm there all the time. So it's not like I'm driving 2 hours to see her. It's not like that. But I I ended up letting my hair go during COVID. That was when I did it. I thought, you know what? I got so tired of a week after I would color my hair that I'd have this white strip down the middle of my head. I felt like it was a skunk. I just didn't like it. And then L'Oreal came out with the spray, that you could spray, and that would help. It's like if you could cover up the gray, and last a little longer before you colored it again. But coloring it was just, ugh, it was just so messy, and I hated doing it and everything. And I remember one day I was watching, I don't even remember what show I was watching. It was some talk show, some morning talk show, and they were talking about hair color. And they said, oh, yeah, from a distance, when you see that gray stripe, you just look like you're bald. And I had a box of color upstairs in the bathroom, and I went directly up the stairs and colored my hair that moment. Because I'm like, oh, I don't want anybody to think that I'm bald. So I just got tired of coloring it. And so when COVID was going on, I was actually working for a builder during that time, and the builder had done the Paycheck Protection Program. So I would normally work 4 days a week, and with this paycheck protection program, I only had to work 2 days a week, but I got paid for four, which was really nice. I really enjoyed that. And I was living here in my house after my divorce, and I just had all this time to myself, and it was so wonderful. But I just got to the point where I'm like, I don't know. Why don't I just let it go? Now, my hairdresser did help me. What she did with the color that I had, which was a brown, she did a weave a couple times where she just kind of, we didn't have that real demarcation line, which is so awful. It softened that. And then what happened is eventually you get to the point where you look like you are growing your hair out on purpose. You know, you're not letting yourself go because you're not coloring your hair. I always hated that. But you're actually on purpose growing your hair out. And it took quite a while. It took a long time. I can't even tell you how long it took. But every time when I would go see my hairdresser, she would cut an inch off. And, like I said, she does a wonderful job on my hair. And I always, when I was a hairdresser, I always hated the term salt and pepper. I hated that because I'm like, ugh, it just sounds old. Old ladies have salt and pepper hair. But you know what? Now that I have it, I really like it. I really like it. I'm glad that that dark hair is still in there. And it's not quite. Now, my sister, she is 7 years younger than me. And she kept saying, because she loves my hair. And she kept saying, well, maybe I'll do that. But I still have a kid in high school. Well, now that kid is in college. So I said to her, I said, hey, your kid's in college now. You can grow your hair out. And she says, oh, I can't do that yet. I can't do that yet. But now she just had her first grandson, her first grandchild. And now maybe she could do it because she's a grandma. But her hair texture and everything is so different than mine. She had curl, I had none. Speaking of hair, I have to do, my hair is very thin, very fine. And I really didn't know what it would be like when it wasn't colored because coloring your hair does help with the texture and everything. So I didn't know what my hair would be like after all these years of coloring it. I do use a lot of product. I have a spray for the roots. I have this other stuff before I blow it out. I've got 2 different hairsprays. I had to do a lot to get my hair to look this way, but that's why I'm doing another video because I did one before and I did it because I thought, well, my hair really looks good. So maybe I ought to do another video. So, but not every day is a good hair day, but today was. So, and usually what I do is I wash my hair every other day. And then I use a little bit of a curling iron on the day that I blow dry it. On the next day, I use much more curl. And I, curl it more than the first day. And then I spray the heck out of it and, hopefully it holds. Yesterday I went to work. It was really rainy that day and my hair was just, it just didn't hold like this and I don't know why. You never know. Your hair can be weird. My hair usually can be very strange after I first get it cut. It kind of goes into shock or something. I don't know. But yesterday was the first day that I washed it after I got it cut. I got it cut on Tuesday and this is Friday. So it's just a few days ago that I got it cut. So yeah, it's doing really good. So anyway, that's kind of my hair story and what I did during COVID, at least one of the things that I did, growing my hair out. So if you're tired of coloring your hair, if you're just done with it, I tell you what, I'll never go back. I'll never go back. There's a couple Facebook pages, groups of women who are letting their hair go gray, and they all encourage each other. And I've got to tell you that when women first start doing it, they're like, I don't know if I can do this. This is really hard. And I always say, stick with it. You won't regret it. And once you done it and you have grown it out, and as long as it takes to do that, you're not going to want to color your hair because you know that if you do that, you're going to have to go through all that again. And who wants that? The other thing that I am doing this year is I am doing a no clothes, meaning no shoes, no socks, no underwear, no undergarments. I'll put it that way. No coats, nothing that goes on my body. I'm going to buy this year. And so far, this is March, the end of March, I am doing really well. I have not bought anything for myself. I did buy some clothes at the thrift store for my grandson, but that was him. That wasn't me. So anyway, every time I do a video, I'm going to be wearing something different. I am a clothes person. My dad called me a clothes horse when I was growing up, when I was a teenager. And I didn't always think that was complimentary, actually. I was just like, what are you talking about, clothes horse? So anyway, I have a lot of clothes, and I am going to be wearing something different in every video that I do, and I'm going to tell you what it is, the brand name, where I got it, and some I will remember what I spent, others I won't, most I won't. And most I'll have to tell you came from a thrift store, and this did. This is Ann Taylor, and it's got this little gather right here, which is part of the reason I bought it. I also really like black and white together. My mom was very into clothes. She wasn't into makeup. She wasn't really into hair. She was into hair a little bit, but jewelry and makeup, no. But when it came to clothes, oh, she was into clothes. She would buy these whole outfits that everything coordinated, and when we would come to the table in the morning to go to school, there couldn't be a tear, there couldn't be a stain, there couldn't be a wrinkle, because back then, I mean, she ironed the clothes, no wrinkles. And she always said, someone will know if there's a sit down wrinkle or a wrinkle that you were just too lazy to iron out. And that's true. And my grandmother was the same way. My grandmother even went farther. She ironed the sheets, and I mean, she might have ironed the underwear too. I don't even know. But I will iron something if I have to. But for the most part, I get it out of the dryer or I hang it. And I don't have to iron that much, but I will if I have to. And I always think of my mother when I do that. But anyway, this is Ann Taylor. I got this at a thrift store. My favorite thrift store is Savers. Some of you may have Savers in your town. I don't know how much around the country they are. But if you're 55 and over, on Tuesdays, it's 30% off. So you cannot beat that. And that is the only time that I ever go in there and buy anything, because I can get 30% off of everything. So I go in there and that is what I do. And I have come away with some wonderful, wonderful things. I have got a closet, and I don't have a walk-in closet. I've just got a regular closet, but it has a lot of clothes in there. I could go, gosh, probably a couple months and not wear the same top. I've got a lot of pants and stuff, but tops are what I'm going to be showing you. But anyway, this is Ann Taylor. I got this at the thrift store. I paid, I would say, $5 or less. And any of you that are familiar with clothes and familiar with Ann Taylor, you're going to know that things, if you go into the actual store, you're going to pay a lot more. So anyway, that is maybe how I will start my videos, or I will end my videos. I don't even know. But that is one thing I'm going to be doing. You're not going to you're going to see me wearing something different every time. But I love clothes. So that is something, going to the thrift store, I can do. But this year, I'm only wearing what I have. So that is what you're going to be seeing. So anyway, until next time, if you like this video, please hit like, subscribe, and I would love to see you in the next video. So until the next time, use it up, wear it out, make it do, or do without. Bye.